Good to see you again, my friend.
Thank you. Good to
We're
be seen.
talking King Kong.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of the classics?
Yeah, of course.
Do you go back and ever, like, not for this role, but do you just see him and like, I think I'll watch? Because I go back to the old school one, the black and white one, and I'll see it and I'll say, even though it looks primitive, because it is black and white and it's one of the earliest films, I look at it, I'm like, you know, the thoughts and the storyline.
Execution.
There you go.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. If I'm channel surfing and I pass it, I stop. Or if I pass, the original Mothra, anything like that, I stop and watch it for a second.
What do you think, and this isn't in my notes, but this is a good question. What is it about this story that stands the test of time and intrigues us?
We always look at giant things and wonder what we would do if we encountered it or if we were in that situation or what it is, especially something like a giant gorilla. For a long time, I'm sure the first time you actually see a King Kong movie, if you're not well-traveled, well-read, or well-versed, you might think all gorillas grow up to be that big. Until you actually see a real one, then you go, oh, okay. If you haven't watched Planet of the Apes or something.
Or go to Disney World, Animal Kingdom, and you could watch.
Yeah, go to a zoo.
There you go. Well, that too. When you found out you were part of this film, what is it that intrigued you the most, drew you into it?
Hawaii, Australia, Vietnam.
Well, you traveled all over the world. You shot this thing.
Location, yeah.
So Samuel L. Jackson, you did this so you could travel the world?
Well, I did it so I could run away from King Kong or fight King Kong. That's the major reason, because, I've always wanted to do that since I was a kid. Everybody's run away from King Kong or what we thought was King Kong or figured out how we would fight it. So that was that. And then, the location.
I love it. You had a lot of toys in this one. That's another thing about this film that's different than the other one. You've got helicopters, you've got guns, you've got explosions.
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience.
Stuff. Being a guy like Packard who figures that, man has been here forever. And there have always been things that are bigger, stronger, faster, whatever, but man has always figured out a way to survive. And ingenuity will win out, and it's great to have that mind game against the brawn game, against the, enormity of what this thing is. So, just trying to figure out a way to bring it down.
As many times as we've talked, I've never asked you this question. What is it about acting that you love so much?
It's a safe space to explore the human condition in any form or fashion. You can cry and somebody says cut, you can stop crying and be like, yeah, that was all right, right? It gives you an opportunity to, influence people in a certain way, entertain them mostly. I enjoy the aspect of the entertainer in films. Like, I love doing movies that people go to and when they leave, they feel better because they saw them. I don't necessarily want people to be sad or affected. I want them to enjoy it. You go to the big room to escape your everyday life, especially these days.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I loved your face when it said, I've never asked you. You went, okay, Dave, what are you doing now?